Welcome back, guys. My name is Patrick, and this is another edition of Edmonton Oilers S.O.S, a series looking at targets and moves the Oilers can make to save their season. In the first two installments of the series, I looked at the Oilers possibly making a coaching change and some goalie targets they could acquire that would help save their season. Things are currently looking up for the Oilers as they're enjoying a 3-game winning streak, and a new arrival yesterday may help the Oilers go even further. Today's video will look at the arrival and impact of Evander Kane. Let's take a look at number 91 for the Edmonton Oilers. Evander Kane has signed a 1-year deal for $2,108,696, which will be his total cap hit. He will earn a total salary of $1,375,000. The deal includes a full no-move clause. The Oilers have placed Colton Sevier on waivers and assigned William Lagesson to the taxi squad to help clear space for Kane's arrival. Here's a look at Evander Kane's totals for his past 3 full seasons in the NHL. In 2018-2019, he appeared in 75 games, scoring 30 goals, adding 26 assists for 56 points. In 2019-2020, he appeared in 64 games, scoring 26 goals, adding 21 assists for 47 points. And in 2020-2021, he appeared in all 56 games, scoring 22 goals, adding 27 assists for 49 points. In the American Hockey League this season, he appeared in 5 games, scoring 2 goals, adding 6 assists for a total of 8 points. Kane has been a consistent performer, and in his last season in San Jose, was nearly a point-per-game player. The Oilers are getting a proven top-6 forward with a mean streak, who can fight and score, an element the Oilers are sorely lacking. The Oilers are known as a team that is far too easy to play against, and Kane can definitely help with the intimidation factor. Too many players are simply a scorer or tough. Rarely do you get a combination of them, like Evander Kane. It's for these reasons that the Oilers pursued Kane so strongly, and what Kane can bring has a lot of Oilers fans excited. Everyone is well aware of Kane's off-ice issues, and there's no doubt that Kane has not been a model human being to this point in his career. Kane has developed a reputation, and it will continue to follow him for the rest of his career unless he can change the narrative. Coming into Edmonton, behaving, staying out of the headlines, for all the wrong reasons of course, and putting up strong numbers should go a long way in helping him moving forward. If Kane comes into Edmonton and is a distraction or fails to produce, this could be the last stop for him in his career, or at the very least, will blow his chance to sign a contract with term with a team going forward. It's for these reasons that my fears with Kane are mitigated. Could things go wrong? Of course. This could happen with any player. In the end, I think this will be an experiment that will be beneficial for both Kane and the Oilers. So where does Kane fit in the lineup? Kane shoots left and slots in on left wing. He would play on either of the Oilers' top 2 lines. If the Oilers opt to play Kane with Connor McDavid, this is how my lineup would work. I'd have a top line of Evander Kane, Connor McDavid, and Zach Hyman, a second line of Warren Foegele, Leon Draisaitl, and Jesse Puljujarvi, a third line of Ryan McLeod, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Kailer Yamamoto, and a fourth line of Devon Shore, Derek Ryan, and Zach Kassian. If the Oilers opt to play Kane with Leon Draisaitl, I would go with this: a top line of Zach Hyman, Connor McDavid, and Jesse Puljujarvi, and a second line of Evander Kane, Leon Draisaitl, and Warren Foegele. My bottom 2 lines would remain the same. Here's a lineup suggested by Bob Stauffer of Oilers Now. He'd go with a top line of Evander Kane, Connor McDavid, and Zach Hyman, a second line of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Leon Draisaitl, and Kailer Yamamoto, a third line of Warren Foegele, Ryan McLeod, and Jesse Puljujarvi, and a fourth line of Devon Shore, Derek Ryan, and Zach Kassian. Another lineup suggested by Jason Greger of TSN 1260 would look like this: a top line of Evander Kane, Connor McDavid, and Kailer Yamamoto, a second line of Warren Foegele, Leon Draisaitl, and Jesse Puljujarvi, a third line of Zach Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Zach Kassian, and a fourth line of Devon Shore, Ryan McLeod, and Derek Ryan. No matter what, I want to see Ryan Nugent-Hopkins playing third-line center for at least a stretch of games, so the Oilers can test out the fit. As Oilers fans, we've been asking for this for a long time, and with Kane's arrival, there is no excuse not to try it. Ideally, I'd like to see Tyler Benson somewhere in the lineup. I just don't know where he fits best. I think he needs to be at least a top 9 forward, and right now the Oilers have a surplus of them. Brendan Perlini is another player I'd like to make room for as well. This is without even mentioning the possible addition of Dylan Holloway, hopefully in late February or March. Colton Sevier was placed on waivers this morning. Kyle Turris has already cleared, but Ken Holland will need to move out more contracts prior to the deadline. In the upcoming final edition of Edmonton Oilers S.O.S, I'm going to take a look at internal and external targets for the Edmonton Oilers that could reshape the third and fourth line. I feel with the addition of Evander Kane, the Oilers are set for the top 6. Well, that's my look at Evander Kane, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Have a great night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Fanatic Rundown following the Oilers and Habs. Take care, guys.